This is the men's feather and down jacket by ZSHOW. It has a full length front zip which runs nice and smoothly, and now you can see the jacket in full. So it's got the front zip, a stand-up collar, there's no hood on this, a hanger. The jacket has concealed pockets to each size. These are nice large hand warmer pockets, and you can see there just how large they are. They go right down to the bottom seam and up to here at the top, and then joining onto the zip. So to put that into perspective, we're talking that size, which is large enough for even the largest male hand there, and they're nicely set into the seam, so quite well concealed. The jacket has an elasticated bottom to help prevent drafts, and the same at the cuffs as well, just lightly elasticated. On the inside there are these large internal pockets which are quite deep there, so good for carrying maps and leaflets and other small lightweight items. The jacket is very well made. It's well stitched throughout, in fact not a stitch out of place. There are no trailing cottons, and everything is very neatly finished throughout. A very high standard of manufacture here, and the seams are stitched over, so there's also very little chance of any down or feathers seeping out. And certainly while my husband's been wearing it, he's found that no feathers at all have leaked out, which is good. And on the subject of feathers, here's a little sample of what the jacket is actually filled with. It's 90% down and 10% feather, and that's a sample of what's inside it. So it's nice and lofty, and you can see there that it's going to trap air, and that's how you create your warmth. These ducks know a thing or two about keeping warm. In terms of insulation and thickness, it's not the thickest, it is a thin feather and down jacket. You can see there that I can pinch right through it, so that shows that it is very much a lightweight jacket. It's not one to wear in frosty weather, for example. I would think of it more as an all-year jacket that you can wear on summer evenings when the temperature falls, spring and autumn, but also you could wear it in winter, but you'd need a lot of layers underneath it, or better still, a layer on the top of it. In terms of sizing, I'll just give it a quick measure. This is the extra large size, which my husband bought, and he's a size large in UK sizes, which equates to about a 40-inch chest. To give more of his vital statistics, he's 5'11", just under 6 foot, and weighs about 14 stone. That just puts it into perspective. So the jacket measures across 60 centimetres. The sleeves to the seam are 48 centimetres. To the shoulder, 61 centimetres, and the overall length, 68 centimetres length. Now another benefit of this jacket is its compressibility. What you can do is roll it up really small, like this, and it will squeeze into this very small stuff sack. And this makes it ideal for use for carrying, for backpacking, cycling, and a whole range of other outdoor activities. In fact, we used it this afternoon when we were out on our bikes. We set off in the sun, but after 10-15 miles the temperature dropped, the rain started, we got cold, so we just put on our down jackets beneath our usual waterproof shells, and they provided a very valuable extra layer. So they're ideal for carrying in a backpack, bike panniers, or whatever you're carrying, and then it's there for when you need it. Then when you need it, just pull it out fluff it back up a bit and it's ready to wear again and quickly regains its loft. Now, I have no complaints whatsoever about this jacket, but I know that some people can be a little bit snobby, shall we say, towards some Chinese clothing and make the argument that it isn't quite as good as British. So I'd like to knock that on the head by showing you this jacket that my husband also bought. And you may notice there are actually some similarities between the two, such as they're both the same size, they're both made from the same fabric, they have the internal pockets, the concealed pockets here in the side, they have the same stand-up collar there, so you can see they're extremely similar, and they're also the same thickness as well. So despite them looking very similar, there is one significant difference. This one cost in the region of £100 or so, whereas this one cost a fraction of that. I won't say which brand this is. It's not one of the top brands such as Rab or Mountain Equipment, but equally it's not one of the cheapest brands either. But these two jackets are identical apart from just one difference, and that's the price. So if you're looking for a good quality jacket, don't be put off by buying Chinese at all, because in many cases they're exactly the same as the British equivalents, the only difference being that one costs 3 or 4 times as much as the other.